Hi, how are you? Page 172 to 181. Okay. Fight, fight, fight. Come on, fight me. Um, Ryan, what are you doing? I don't want to fight you. Mark, do something. Mark, haha. Mark's not your friend. Why do you think he brought you here? Um, because I asked him to. Because he'd rather be friends with us than someone like you. Mark, is that true? How? Now, fight back. I don't know what to do. This isn't the kind of fighting I'm used to. Trying to solve the puzzle has always been my way of fighting against the thoughts, the feelings, the doubts. For a long time, I even told myself the puzzle was keeping me safe, like a friend, but I'm starting to realize that isn't true. The puzzle has kept me afraid. It's the reason I've been fighting. And even if at times it felt like I was winning, I wasn't, because I'm still fighting. By puzzle, he means the OCD mind. OCD. In OCD. So not this time. What are you doing? Screw this. It's not fun if it doesn't fight back. Huh? Yeah, I'm out of here. This blows. Ugh. Guys, wait up. I don't know really. I can't believe it worked. Yeah, he didn't fight and it works. It's like a OCD mind. If you do not fight with your thoughts, negative thoughts, OCD thoughts, they will be disappeared soon. Even though not soon, but they will be disappeared. You must be just patient. Patient. Ryan, guys, wait for me. Pan? Gordo, are you okay? It was Ryan, wasn't it? What are you doing here? Dennis messaged me. He said you were in trouble. Dennis? Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for coming. No problem. So, can I ask you something? How come we stopped being friends? Oh, have you ever heard of OCD? The rapper? No, it's a disorder. I think I have it. It's hard to explain. Oh, why don't you try? Very short, I say that in these pages we understood that if you don't fight with your OCD will lose its power. So, if you don't want to push your thoughts, your negative thoughts, your OCD mind after a while thinks that maybe I sent a wrong signal. Maybe I do mistakes. So it loses its power and it becomes weak and weak. And vice versa. You take the power. You can control yourself and your life. Okay, now the page 203 to 221. This is my first time in therapy. So, Pan, tell me, what do you know about cognitive behavioral therapy? Most of what I know about therapy, I've learned from The Sopranos. Are you going to ask me about my childhood and stuff? Not exactly. You're thinking of psychoanalysis. But something tells me you've spent enough time analyzing your thoughts. Am I right? I guess. So let's skip over all that. CBT is more concerned with how thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are connected and how they affect one another. It's the preferred method of treating OCD, along with medication if needed. Our goal is to change how you react to negative thought patterns One of the techniques we will use is ERP, exposure and response prevention. We aren't going to try to get rid of your destructive thoughts or feelings, actually, the opposite. At the start, we will put you in situations that trigger them. This is the torture part. What? I said this is the exposure part. Think of it as slipping into a cold pool, which at first feels uncomfortable, but after a while you get used to it. You just need a friendly push. After we've triggered these thoughts, the goal is for you to sit with the distress until eventually it reduces on its own. The distress will lessen each time until it's no longer a problem. This is called habituation. Response prevention means not acting out your compulsions. It's all about breaking the cycle. How does that sound? Scary. Just remember, anxiety can't hurt you. Can't hurt you. And a thought doesn't make you a bad person. By perceiving them as a real threat and trying to get rid of them, you ironically give them their power. Let's try a little experiment, shall we? I want you to close your eyes. Now think of a polar bear. Are you doing it? Yeah. Easy, wasn't it? Now close them again, but this time I want you to not think of a polar bear. Clear your mind. Not so easy, is it? No. And if that happens with a cute little polar bear, it probably makes sense to you why your more distressing thoughts hold even more power, and the more you fight them, the stronger they become. Throughout ERP, the goal will be accept your thoughts and not fight back by acting out any of your safety behaviors. It won't not fight back. It won't be easy, but I'll be here to support you throughout the process. First thing we will do is make a list of specific triggers, obsessive thoughts, and compulsive behaviors. Pam? Sorry, yes? What are you thinking? Nothing, I'm just, well, thanks. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. I thought so. OCD is difficult. On average, people with OCD go 11 years with symptoms before looking for help. I get it now, but you've made the first step. And I promise things are going to get better. What do you say we start on that list? Don't worry, you've got this. I need to accept I'll never solve the puzzle and do something else. Like live the rest of my life. Live the rest of my life. I've got this. Okay, afterward. Well, I hope you enjoyed reading Puzzled. I'm 32 now, and you're probably wondering what's happened since we left off. Sure, there are still time I feel the urge to solve the puzzle. It's a pretty important book to me because, in case you haven't guessed yet, it's about me. In short, I did what I set out to do. I've been living my life. Wait, did I lock the door? And sometimes I fall back into it. But the difference is now I have the understanding and the tools to climb back out. It took a while and wasn't easy, but I finally learned to let those thoughts pass me by. I know I've never been completely cured. OCD is a long-term disorder, but most of the time I feel 100%. And thankfully, it's no longer a secret I've too scary. I know that I wrote a book about it, but really I'm living proof that things get better once you tell somebody. It's true that my therapist said most people with OCD wait 11 years with symptoms before seeking help. And that's a long time for anyone to suffer in silence. But it's especially difficult for young people. Trust me, I know. I hope this book helps in any way it can. Yeah, this is the finish of the part of the book. I didn't read all pages, but I hope if you like it, you find a book and read it. This book is about actually a memoir about growing up with OCD about in Bangkok, about the author himself. And in these final pages that I've read, I just like to say that what is the best, actually, what's the best treatment for OCD, and how, very short, I would like to say that how it's worked. So the best treatment for person who has OCD is ERP, exposure and response prevention, which is a sub treatment of CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. It is wonderful, and even though it is maybe at the first it's a little difficult, but after a while you retrain your brain how to behave in the way that you like. So after a while you will live better and easier, and actually you live your life in the way that you like. Okay, I finished the video here, and I hope you liked it. If you like it, please like it and or share it to other people also that they like it, or it can be helpful and useful for them. And please subscribe my channel. Thanks for your time.